And we are live. Hi, Gosha.
Hi, Sophie.
How are you?
Wonderful. Christmassy today. Both
Oh
of
my
us.
goodness. We're like in our homes with our Christmas trees and our Christmas decorations, and it's definitely getting close, huh? It's
Yes, it is.
exciting.
It
You
is.
know, I was actually watching a lot of Christmas movies this week while working on the computer in the background. I have Christmas movies on, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about the magic of Christmas. And I always like Christmas for me is like decorations, gifts, people, but I forget the magic, right? And to me it's a bit like our lives, like we get so busy, we do our things, we get on our computers, we send emails, but where are we being the magic? Are we choosing to be the magic?
Well, yes, very good observation. People get so busy and so crazy that they forget about the magic. And what if we didn't forget about the magic, not only during Christmas, but also
Every time.
every day of our lives?
Yeah.
Let's talk about
uh,
magic.
let's talk about magic. Yeah, I mean, so I recently did a telecall where I asked people. So for 5 days, I was meeting with the same people for 5 days, every day at the same hour. And we talked about what they wanted to create in their lives. And my first thing that I told them was, are you dreaming big enough? Like what is it that you're creating that is so big that you can't wait to get up in the morning to go create it? And to me, that's what magic is. It's like magic is not worrying about the how, not worrying about whether like I can do it or cannot do it. It's that it's so big and so exciting and so much fun that I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna say whatever it takes, I'll do it.
I love it. I love it. So magic is something that's so big that you're just excited to get up in the morning.
Yeah, because to me, like, I mean, sure, there's magic in like the perfect person calling you at the perfect time, and there's magic in everything, but that's not the magic that gets me up in the morning.
It's very different. I perceive magic more like these magical moments and magic of the nature around me and magic of just being alive, of our bodies, of like these little synchronicities during the day, like you said, the ease when it occurs, and like these magical moments when you like think about something and it appears like right away and in a fun way and a very unexpected way, like things that just show up out of nowhere, but it is magic. So it's very different. I never thought of it as something big worth getting up in the morning for. So thank you for this awareness. I love it. And like, what is magic for people? So is it like anything else? We all have our own definitions of magic. For some people, magic could be Harry Potter movies and
Yeah.
fairy tales that they heard as children, and they completely excluded magic from their lives. And it's like just for children, and children in their magic, like everything is magical around them when they're little. And then there are people that like totally having a head in the clouds and everything is magic, that they cannot even like see that the bills are not paid and something else is happening because they're just floating somewhere around. So there's like this whole range and spectrum of what magic is for you. So what magic is for you? What is it?
Yes, and actually, what I realize is my magic does not exclude your magic. So to me, I get up in the morning and I get excited about the magic that I'm creating because I also get to enjoy the magic of nature, the magic of the body, the magic of the little things. So it includes all of it. And I also perceive that your magic does not exclude my magic. So that's also very cool, is the idea of, yes, magic, we all have something that represents magic for us. And what if magic was actually all of it?
All of it, yeah. And what if we all had something super magical about us, some
We
super
do.
magical abilities and talents, and something like, we know we've been using the tools of access for years, and we know about our magic, but how many people really does not recognize it? So what would it take for people to know that they do have something amazing and magical in them, even if they've forgotten about it for 40 years or 50 years, 10 years?
Actually, this is kind of a target of mine, because a lot of people rely on the logic and rely on the causality and the computation of this world.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of people, like, I have this really great friend who created this amazing company, like millions of dollars and great culture. People love it. Oh, it's really fantastic. However, I can tell you that this guy, like, is convinced that everything has to be hard. So his life is really hard. He works really hard. He forces himself to do so many things that he doesn't want to do, and he has joy, but magic for him is, it's, I don't know if that's part of his vocabulary, right? Because
it does not coexist with the hard work.
It's the logic behind, the computation behind, that he relies on. And so to me, one of my targets is actually, what if there was no more logic? What if there was no more cause and effect? What if there was no more linearity in anything? What if we created randomly, chaotically?
Mm-hmm. And this is where magic starts appearing. The quantum entanglements coming together in different places and spaces and creating a reality that works for us and that is fun for us. And magical just by the way it's showing up and appearing in our lives, rather than hard work. And how many of you have believed in hard work and have been working hard all your lives because you decided that this is the only way to make it in life, and then you come home and you don't even want to. There's Curry. Curry, are you there? We do not hear her.
So we should probably explain to people that we were hoping that we had to have this very special guest with us today, Curry Glassell, and she is attempting to be the magic with technology, so she can join us. We see her beautiful picture at the bottom of our screen. We are not hearing her or seeing her yet. So I don't go shy.
I don't have this app, I don't think.
Hi, Curry.
It's there. You made it.
I think I have to go out of my. I think I have to go out of my bedroom. Besides, you guys both have Christmas trees behind you. I have to have one too now.
Yay! It's
Why is the whole page black?
Is it? No.
I just see little tiny pictures of you at the very bottom of the page.
Connection, and then once you start moving, it may settle.
Oh, there's a tree. It's beautiful.
There we go.
There we go. We have three trees.
Three trees.
Three trees in one.
Hi, Curry. Welcome.
But you're so small.
When we speak, we should be bigger. Is it not getting bigger? Maybe when you settle down, and maybe there's something you can like click on. Sophie, do you know?
There was an error. Go to your app. The app couldn't open because it didn't provide I didn't provide enough applications.
So great. Just to let you know, we can see you, and I'm doing the recording. So in the end, we will all see each other. So as long as you can at least hear us, we should be good.
And look at the tiny
pictures. Go to a toolbox or something, or wait.
It's
no, we lost you now.
I lost you now.
Sorry, it said no camera and no mic, so I was just looking to see.
No, we want your camera. We want your mic.
No, I know, but I know.
Okay.
It was showing that it was off. That's why I.
No, I think it's showing to turn it off. It would be red. It would be.
No, now I can see you.
Yes, awesome. So we are talking about magic, Curry. Do you have something to say about magic?
What's that?
What is it for you, Curry?
Exactly. We're saying that everyone has different definition of magic, and it's very different for everyone on this planet.
What is magic? I think magic is really when you get that you can create something that other people you know can't.
Awesome.
It's really about acknowledging yourself and the difference you be in the world. That's, to me, that's what magic has been for me. You know, I have a friend who ended up getting her boys back into the locker room with the Denver Broncos. She didn't have a pass. She didn't know anyone, you know, in the media. And the next thing I know, I get this text from her, and she goes, I got my boys. We're in the locker room. We're meeting all the Broncos. My boys are getting their autographs. And I'm like, say what? One of you might know this person. That I would consider magic. That is creating magic in this reality. Sophie, have you heard that story yet?
No, I haven't.
That was me a week ago in San Diego. I was a game with the boys, yes. So I had to do it for them. I did it for them.
The fact that you did it is magic.
So I often see people creating magic for their kids or people they really care about. What about the magic that we create for ourselves?
No, you can't, Sophie, because you have to think about other people your whole life.
I don't know about that.
Actually, it's a really good point you bring up, because I guess when I look at it, until recently, I would have to say that the majority of the magic that I created in my life was based on or for my children.
Yeah.
And creating a better life for us, creating more money, creating a more beautiful house. It's good to have a motivation.
Yeah.
And then you have to stop and go, wait a minute. What's right about this I'm not getting? Someone's coming in the door. I'm on the radio. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm on a Google Hangout. Is that David? It is David and Danny.
You never know what's going to happen.
Well, there's magic at the front door. Actually, these two guys have been doing a magical job with my house. So
awesome.
There you go. We're talking about magic. Yeah, we believe in magic. That's so. Probably need 15 more minutes or so with you guys. We'll do a longer. I'll do a longer Google with you like another time.
Yeah.
But apparently, I'm in demand. 10 minutes. Will you come back and remind me? Yep. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Magic was actually finding Danny, who. How did I find it? I think I was reading an article about growing your own food, and there was a trend happening somewhere, maybe it was California, where people were starting to plant fruit-bearing landscape. And I went, oh my God, I have half an acre that I live on, and I can't eat anything, and I still have to water it. What's right about this I'm not getting?
Mm-hmm.
So I Googled, and I found this magnificent man who does exactly that in Houston. He's one of the ones that opened the door. And then what was really amazing is that I found a friend who I've known for 12 years was looking for a way to make some extra money, and I was going to travel for 6 weeks, and he offered to be supervisor and supervise over all the outdoor landscaping. So that was magic.
Yeah.
That was magic. That was magic I created for me, Sophie, in this house.
Nice.
So, Gosha refuses to create for anybody but her boys.
Really?
No. So it's going to be you and me, Sophie. We're going to have to be talking about how we create magic for ourselves because Gosha refuses to.
I want to be in your club, please.
I'm giving her time. You might have noticed.
I created magic yesterday. I wanted a new phone, and I was walking in the streets with my parents, and we walked in front of T-Mobile, which is my phone provider. And my dad said, "I'm buying you a new phone for Christmas." And I said, "Okay."
Wow, that's so awesome.
That was awesome. And then they had this really beautiful Kate Spade case. So I bought myself, that was my magic for Christmas. I bought myself a Kate Spade case. And I have it.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Created something similar with the phone. My iPhone was getting old. I was like, what will it take for a new phone to show up? What will it take for a new phone to show up? And I just asked it, but I didn't want to just go and buy it because that would be like so normal, right?
Wasteful.
And one day I come home and on the table there lays, I don't even know how it appeared on my table because this is not where we put mail, as big coupon for get iPhone for $30. And I went to the place and they couldn't find this offer. I said, we don't have this offer. I said, yes, you do. I have it proof. This is mine. I got it in my house. You have it. I love it. Later, where the guy went everywhere and then whatever he found, if the phone was like $700, $800, I said, no, this is mine. I'm having this phone. And some supervisor, and he came back. It's like, okay, you can have it for $30, and here it is. We will send it to your house within a week.
Wow. That's of Gosha's magic.
That was my magic. I demanded a new phone.
I gotta sit down because I can't keep holding my. Oh, I'll do this. I'm gonna sit down here. Sorry, I feel like I'm wiggling around and I'm getting seasick already. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Like every time I do something on the computer and I move my computer, everybody says, "Stop moving!"
Stop moving. There we go. Stop
and
moving.
then I go to the movies and the camera cannot stop moving, and I'm like, "You see, I am like the directors of the movies. I move the camera."
Exactly. Well, I've got a lot moving out here. I have a major renovation project going on, and actually it's pretty magical that we stopped the rain for 2 or 3 days, and so we're almost done with the paving.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
It wouldn't look like it's almost done if I showed it to you, but in reality it's getting close to being done.
So, Curry, would you say something about magic and money, maybe, to us?
Me?
Since we already have you here.
Well, I like to invest in such a way that I get a return that's kind of magical. Well, what do I talk? What would be the best for right now? I think that there are 2 things that come up for me. One is this incredible necklace I'm wearing.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I don't know if you can see it or not. It's all diamonds. I guess it's appraised somewhere around close to $100,000. And I walked into a small little, Nathan and I stumbled into a little shop last year at Christmas. We were just walking around New York, and they were going out of business. And so they offered it. They were trying to get me to buy some jewelry, and they said, buy something. They showed me like 4 different things. A lot of them was like not my style. And they said, so we'll throw in this kitschki and this little crystal. And when I said, no, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. And then they said, okay, what about these black crystal Fabergé original sign glasses? I said, I like that. Okay. And so the necklace was like 75% off, so it was like $42,000, and they gave me the set of 6 Fabergé hand-cut hand glasses and an ice bucket, which was created in the 50s, and there are no more. And so I got that, which is probably worth, I would say, probably at least $10,000.
How much?
I'll have to ask her. The Fabergé is a very famous jewelry company, and for a while in the 50s they made crystal and glasses.
Curry, something is moving in front of your microphone. So if you can make sure that whatever you're using is not covered by any fabric.
Where is my microphone?
Oh, now it's better. Now it's because we lost you for a moment.
Now you're back.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
No,
I don't think I had anything in my microphone, but I do have people grinding. So that was like my Christmas magic to myself last year, because I've been wanting, it's actually like a tennis bracelet. I've been wanting a diamond tennis bracelet for probably 20 years and just never wanted to buy it because they were always like $150,000, right? So I never bought one, and I thought, well, can you see it? Where's the camera?
Yeah, there we go. Oh,
Can you see it?
yes, yes.
So it's really cool. It's really simple, and it's real diamonds. And so under $50,000, I thought, heck yeah, that's a good deal. Whenever you buy, and I bought it with my self-respect fund, because anytime you buy something with that, it needs to be worth at least double what you paid for it. So this is worth double what I paid for it. So for me, finding this, it took 10 years, but I was okay to wait. So sometimes magic doesn't happen instantly. Sometimes magic is created over the universe has to move a lot of stuff around for things to be created for you. And if you give up, then you stop the magic from happening, right? But if you keep saying, wow, how does it get any better than this? You know, what else is possible? And it's really like, I didn't even think, I just like thought 10 years ago I'd love to have a choker or a diamond necklace, but I didn't like really think about it a lot. It wasn't like my top priority, you know. My top priority was like, you know, creating a beautiful home and putting my boys through college and all that stuff. So that was kind of cool.
kind of.
You know, that was kind of cool. But if you don't have that kind of money to even think about it, you can start with a lot less. You can go to beautiful antique markets and you can find beautiful things for $10 that are worth $20 and $30. And then you can resell them. And you can start creating wealth even with $10, you know. It's really an amazing thing. If you're willing to walk, you have two legs. If you're willing to walk and you're willing to ask, you know, is there something in this shop that's worth twice as much or more than the shop owner has it for sale for? So you have to begin to talk to the energy of things. And that's how I create money with the things I buy, or rather that I invest in, because everything I own is something that I'm willing to also sell in the future.
Nice.
Yeah, I purchase a lot of antiques. I do have a few modern things, but more so I purchase antiques because it makes me feel good to go around my house and go, oh, I could sell that for, you know, $2,000 if I wanted to. That's a good feeling to have.
Yeah.
Particularly on those days when you feel like you're really poor for some reason. Maybe y'all have never gone through those days, but some days you can feel very poor.
It's interesting. You said something about you're willing to sell them, you're willing to let them go.
Oh, absolutely.
That's something that I find myself, wait, but it's my things. I like my things. I want to keep my things. So I realize now, wow, okay, so where have I not been willing to let go of my things, right?
Well, yeah, I consider that everything's come into my life for a season.
That's cool.
I'm willing to let go of this house as soon as it gets finished, if I need to, you know. But I always ask, if I do this improvement, you know, will it make me money? And I got a total yes. Long term, short term, long term, okay. The pool hadn't been worked on since 1984. It was in need of a refurbishing, and I already put it off for 6-7 years. So it was time, and it's a huge investment. And will it make me money, ladies? What do you get? It's absolutely going to contribute to the sale of the house in the future. So that's the kind of investment that when I talk about investing money to make money, that's what I'm talking about. Real estate, jewelry, gold, things that are tangible and that you can sell.
So would you say a little bit more about the self-respect fund, because some of the listeners might not know what it is, and some people know
Yeah.
it.
Can you teach me how to put Gosha Lorenz, certified facilitator, under my head? Of course, I would want it to say Curry Glassell, but I don't think I have a tag. You have a tagline.
Yeah,
Picture and
I don't use it either. I
So and I don't have it.
Guys,
Every time Gosha comes up, Sophie,
I don't
every
have.
time she comes up, she's like, certified facilitator, Gosha Lorenz.
I don't have it anymore. It's gone. Poof! That was magic.
That's funny. So I call it my self-respect fund because many, many years ago when I met Gary Douglas and he started talking to me about changing the way looking differently at the way I handled money and looking at money in order to create money, not as that I was spending too much money, but looking at it as an investment and a way to create. One of the things that he told me was very important was to put 10% aside of all the money I got, whether it was from a stock portfolio, whether it was from a class I taught, a Christmas gift, a relative gave me $100, I put 10 away. So I started doing that. And I also taught my boys to do that. Even on the allowance I give them, we have it set up that 10% goes into a savings account. And there is a magic. It's not something logic, but it's something magical that when you have 6 to 9 months of your salary, your current monthly salary in that fund, there is a release that takes place in your entire universe and your life, and you become less needy and less panicky over money. You don't feel desperate.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to me and many people. Have you guys had that experience too?
Yeah, and it's funny you use the word it's not logic, which was what I was talking about at the beginning before you came around, and how magic is not logic. So I love that you said that. And it is not linear. It's not a math. You can't calculate it, but when you put those 10% away, magic occurs, and it just keeps growing. Your life keeps growing, and everything else just keeps going because it is an honoring of you. You're telling the universe, I deserve this. I love that.
I think, Sophie, that's really what you asked about. So how do we take care of ourselves? I think the first way is to create a 10% fund.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
For me, it was showing that I was respecting myself for really the first time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy. I gave tons of money to the freaking church, but what did that do for me? Not a whole lot. I haven't met. Well, I don't know. Maybe Gosha is as close to I've met as an angel. Gosha and Tanya are my two angels, but so far, I'm still waiting for God to talk to me.
Open the skies and the angels playing harps for you.
I don't know that that's really going to happen. I think God talks to me more through my horses and through the trees and through nature and through the kindness when I find it in people and animals. I think God is everywhere. I don't think he's just gray-haired guy that sits up somewhere and judges.
Yeah, no, it's universe. It's everywhere. It's part of everything, of every creation, whether it's our creation or a blade of glass. It's grass, not glass, grass. Or leaf on the tree. It's there, glass too, right? So yeah, it's just we are all these particles put in different shapes, and we don't realize that. We think we're so separate and we're so different and we're so we are unique and special, yet we are oneness, if we like it or not. And judgment is creating the separation and the lack of magic in our lives that we don't know we could be is actually creating the separation, because the whole thing is magical. The whole world is full of magic.
But if you're depressed, you don't see that.
No,
and if you don't know that you can ask a question, you don't know that you can ask a question. And how many times when we were growing up were we told we had choice?
I mean, many times.
like chocolate or vanilla ice cream, but that's about the only time I was given a choice.
Yeah.
And then what about the magic, Sophie and Gosha, about being able to perceive energetically what's happening, like being able to talk to molecules?
Yeah.
That's a magical capacity that we all have, and most people don't even know about it. You know, when we run that body process, cellular memory, point of creation turn, we're inviting the molecules on our body to turn and return to the health they once were. That's magical.
It's magical.
Now,
Yeah.
Curry, you and I, we do something that a lot of people do that to me is magical, but I don't think they call it magical. We talk to our cars, right, Curry?
I definitely talk to my car. I even ask my car to take care of me when I get in it.
Yeah.
I do
So
too. Yeah.
that's also a way, yeah, probably to go. So that's also a way that we are already being magic. But a lot of people, they're like, oh, I just talk to my cars. But actually they are asking the molecules to contribute to them, but they don't think that's the magic.
They don't. I think I hear my gentleman calling. Oh my God! Oh, it's my new bed. My new bed. I was actually asking for a bed. You know, I love the 1930s, and I was asking for a bed because I have a girlfriend, Yola, coming to stay with me at Christmas. Hi, Ernesto. Oh my God, it's not broken, right? As long as it's not broken. Look at this bed. Can you see it? It's like a beautiful 1930s. Oh well, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it at all?
Corner. We could see the corner.
Yeah.
You see that little pretty little like curlicue thing?
Yeah.
Anyway, my bed arrived. I'm so excited, Ernesto. I was hoping you were coming today. Wow, it's so gorgeous. We're going to put it in Sam's old room, the green room next to the office. Yeah. Do you need help?
I got it.
Really? I think David's around here somewhere. Yeah. You look really handsome with your haircut, by the way. Wow. So I was like, what am I going to do? I need a bed for Yola. And yesterday, Estella showed me a bed that Gary sent her a picture of and said, see if Curry likes this bed. It's a queen size bed, $2,400. It's an antique from the 1920s, which I love the 20s and the 30s. And it's just perfect!
So that was magic. You asked for a bed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just appeared to someone else. So what if we recognize that if we ask for something and then somebody gets this message and will be the person who delivers this to us, that's creating the magic.
Yes.
It didn't text you, you would not know about this bed, probably, or most likely, right? So isn't it amazing that it is a co-creation? If we ask, all the molecules in the universe will deliver and contribute to us, and it could show up in a form of a friend texting you, hey, there is this thing for sale, would you like that? Or I actually don't need this anymore, do you want it? And sometimes you can get it for free or for very little price compared to how much it's worth. Like, this is all magical appearances in our lives, and if we acknowledge them, we could get more. Like, what would it take to get more of that?
Totally. Even like, I like this designer, Roberto Cavalli. Anyway, I'm mispronouncing it terribly. Roberto Cavalli. Cavalli, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't like buying things full price. I just don't. I mean, I will, but I don't like it, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, oh my God, what would it take for him to have a sale? Swear to God, a week and a half later, Roberto Cavalli, 50% off sale. And I'm like, oh yeah! I was like so happy. I was so happy. I was like, okay. So, you know, instead of 2 dresses, I got 4. So I was pretty excited about it. You know, that kind of thing happens to me all the time, you know. Yeah, I guess that I would consider that magic for sure. Yeah. For sure, you know. I would consider that planes on airplanes, like my plane was supposedly an hour delayed. When was I coming back? 2 days ago from LA. And I had like an appointment at 8 o'clock and my plane was scheduled to get in at 6:15, right? And then they said, oh, we're running an hour late. So that would be 7:15. Now that would be kind of tight because my house is about 40 minutes away in no traffic from the airport. And I'm like, oh, okay, how does it get any better than this? And literally, I'm standing there. I walk to the United Club. By the time I get to the United Club and ask them, I walk up and I say, now, you know, I have a date at 8, so I really need to get home. What else is possible here? And she goes, oh, well, actually, they're going to make up tailwinds. Even though they're saying it's running an hour late, they're still going to get you there by like 6:45. I went, oh, that's cool. How's it get better than that? So I sat down in the energy of that club for a while. Didn't get anything to drink because I didn't feel like I had that much time. They said an hour, but then literally I've been sitting there for 5 minutes and they said, oh, plans have changed. The plane's now here. You're going to be boarding in 15 minutes.
And so you did not create it at all, right?
So I create a lot of magic with travel. When I travel, I've made planes that anybody else probably would have missed. And, you know, my goddaughter is so sweet. She told me about a service where you can get your bags picked up. Mm-hmm. So I paid $49 and I paid a service to pick up my bag so I could go straight out to the car, you know, just with my carry-on, go out to the car and go home.
That's awesome.
And my bags came at 12:30 that night, which was totally weird, but it was great. At least, you know, in Houston, the bags, it usually takes an hour for them to come out.
Wow. Wow.
So that was really cool that she gave me that information, which I never knew. And sure enough, that made it really easy. Oh, my battery's about to go.
Yeah, and actually, I have to end the hangout pretty soon because I have another hangout in a couple.
Oh my God, I love you guys. I'd love to do this again with you, but I think I have to go.
Yes.
Go.
Beautiful, Curry.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho. I'm close to my Christmas tree as possible. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Bye, honey.
All the time, eh?
Yeah. So
I don't know. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, there we go. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Girl, but I wanted to say something about my travel travel magic. What I love doing when the planes start turbulating, shaking too much. I literally like go outside and ask all the molecules of the air to be smoother and expand. And be gentle on the plane, and I swear to God, it changes every time. It stops, and they warn about big turbulences coming up, and they never come, or it's just very little, and then after a minute or two, it subsides. So you can do that. Everybody can talk to the molecules, and even molecules of the air and the wind. Why not? And make a opening for the plane to come smoothly. So like it's we can really create magic every day, and it doesn't have to be something huge. It can be small little things. Like I bought a blouse, and I loved this blouse, but somehow it got ripped in it was silk, and it got ripped in I don't know how I did it. And I was so bummed, and I went back. They didn't have it anymore. I was like, what would it take for this blouse to reappear again in my life? Like a year later, my mom is like, we're talking on Skype. She's like, oh, I bought you a blouse, look. And like from Poland. And I was like, can I see that? What brand is it? She bought me exactly the same blouse, exactly the same size, the same brand, everything. It took a while, but it reappeared in my life. So like, that's magic, right? She knew. My mom must have somehow, oh, she will like this blouse.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Gosha, for joining me today. And thank you to Curry for joining us. That was awesome.
It was so much fun. Thank you, sweetie. I know you have to go. We're going to meet again.
Yeah.
Bye for now. Bye.
Okay.
Bye, honey.
Bye.